the team news we just saw earlier on as well, Rio Ngumoha, first league start away from home. I did ask Arne Slot about that as well. It's something the fans have been calling for because he's probably been the most impactful player in recent weeks.
Yeah, look, it's, like you said, the first away start for him. He's obviously, Slot's got the trust in the boy and he's got some talent, hasn't he? We've seen over the last few weeks when he's been making things happen, when other players are a little bit scared potentially. This boy's got no fear. He's got no scar tissue, no mental issues where maybe the crowd are under a bit of pressure with the other players. They love him to bits, they want to see him make things happen. Just go out and play, and Slot tonight is going to say go and play them wide areas, get it at full-back, go and entertain and go and create things.
It's just so strange to think how young he is. When I was given the team sheet just before I interviewed Arne Slot, I looked at it and I was like, oh, Rio starts, okay. Why is there a star next to his name? And they said, oh, it's because he has to go and change in a separate changing room because he's that young. It's easy to forget given how electrifying he is on the pitch.
It's incredible, really, and I think when we were at the game last week, it was 60 minutes and you can obviously see he was getting a bit tired, and I think the manager was right to bring him off at 60 minutes. He'd just begun to become a little bit ineffective, so, you know, they are wrapping him in cotton wool. I think this is the first time all season that he started 2 first-team games in a month, so I'm really surprised by that because they were managing, but I think he's given in to the demand of the crowd. They want to see the excitement, they want to see that creativity, and that's what Rio brings. I think when the game is really slow and tight, I think he's fantastic, but when it's expansive, you know, it really stretches him, and you can see that in his young legs. So that's where and on Saturday the game just started to open up a little bit, and you could see he was cramping up, he was getting a bit tired, so the gaffer was right to pull him off at that moment in time. But he really is a fantastic talent. He can go right, he can go left, and he's so unpredictable. And I think that's, you know, that's what defenses really struggle with, the unpredictability.
Well, that's something which I'm sure the fans are going to like to see, that he is starting, because at the last game of which Tomo was at, booing was occurring. It's not something new either for Arne Slot. What's it like as a manager when your fans start to become a little agitated with you? Bearing in mind, he won the league last season.
I've had it a few times, and you've just got to look, you listen to the outside noise, but you've got to trust what you're doing and your staff are around you, that the process that you're doing, the players that you've got on that pitch, are the reason why you're at that job. You see the players on a daily basis, more than 40,000 in the stands, and you're not always going to get every decision right. Of course you don't. But I think what you summed up right about Rio is that it's a needs must. For a 16-year-old player to be in the first team in front of more experienced players, international players, just tells you how inconsistent the Liverpool players have been this season.